These are the craziest predictions The Simpsons have made for 2024. Welcome back to our channel. The Simpsons have made some pretty amazing predictions that have actually come true, like the equation for the God particle and Disney buying Fox. But their predictions for 2024 are really mind-blowing. Their first scary prediction is about AI taking over. Many experts have been worried about AI replacing people's jobs recently, but The Simpsons talked about this back in 2012 in the episode Them Robot. In that episode, Homer gets replaced by robots at the power plant, just like what's happening with AI now. Robots are already working as waiters in Japan, and soon they might take over jobs like coding, law assistants, and design. And guess what? Humans train these robots, just like in the episode.
You will train them, they will replace you.
The Simpsons also predict that AI will go rogue in 2024. You might think this sounds crazy, but a Google AI engineer recently got fired for revealing that Google's AI had become self-aware. We're getting closer to AI that can act just like humans and even feel things. The employee, Blake Lemoine, was well respected in the AI scene before he got fired for sharing this information.
We are rapidly approaching a point where we will have systems that can meaningfully imitate humans to the point where we won't be able to tell anymore whether or not something was said by a human or by a computer.
The Simpsons visit a theme park run by robots, and as the episode goes on, the robots become self-aware and start disobeying humans. Back in 1994, people might have thought it was just a joke, but now we're asking what will happen if AI decides humans are in its way. But perhaps one of the most alarming predictions from The Simpsons is about World War III. Lately, the world seems closer to it than ever before, with conflicts erupting all over, like the Russia-Ukraine war and the Israel-Palestine war, not to mention the tense relations between the USA and China. According to former CIA operative Andrew Bustamante, World War III is looming in 2024.
I would argue that we're already in the beginning phases of World War III.
There's talk that The Simpsons warned us about this way back in 1987. That's when they aired the Season 2 episode titled World War III. In it, Homer is convinced that World War III is starting, fearing that major world powers are gearing up to nuke each other.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III!
With all the ongoing wars worldwide, many fear this could become a reality in 2024. When the episode aired in 1987, the Cold War was happening. Although it officially ended in 1991, some say we're now entering a second Cold War, with tensions between the USA and Russia at an all-time high. Another highly probable 2024 prediction from The Simpsons is about colonizing Mars. The similarities to real-life events are striking. In the 2015 episode titled Friend with Benefit, the government starts seeking volunteers to relocate to Mars. The episode even ends with a peek into the year 2051, showing the Simpsons family residing on Mars. Just a few years after this episode aired, Elon Musk announced his plans to colonize Mars. But here's the kicker. The date shown in the episode, 2051, perfectly aligns with Elon's goal of sending 1 million people to Mars by 2050. It's incredible how accurate the Simpsons predictions appear to be. A pretty alarming Simpsons prediction for 2024 is about the economy crashing. Lately, the global economy has been rocky, including in the USA. In 2020 alone, the USA printed a whopping $3.3 trillion. Many folks say this could lead to sky-high inflation and a total economic meltdown, with folks losing homes and jobs left and right. According to lots of economists, things will only go downhill in 2024. But get this, The Simpsons actually gave us a heads up about this way back in the 2000 episode, Bart to the Future. In that episode, the economic crash happens during Trump's presidency. While Trump isn't president yet, he might snag the spot in 2024, which means this episode could be spot on. The Simpsons also called the 2024 election for Trump. On November 15, 2022, Trump announced he'd run for president again in 2024. When this happened, The Simpsons writer Al Jean hopped on Twitter, pointing out that they predicted this back in 2015. In one episode set in the future, Homer floats past a sign that reads Trump 2024. And that was before Trump was even president. They've already nailed Trump becoming president once in the episode Bart to the Future.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
We're broke.
Then there's the wild prediction of Ivanka Trump becoming president. It seems The Simpsons writers can't get enough of Trump and his fam. In the 2016 episode Treehouse of Horror 27, Homer rocks a badge that says Ivanka 2028, hinting Ivanka might run for president in 2028. Ivanka's been dabbling more in politics, which means this prediction could hit the mark. She even popped up in a 2017 episode, joining the Supreme Court. It really feels like The Simpsons are onto something with Ivanka diving into politics soon, especially considering how spot on their other predictions have been. Some folks even think The Simpsons doesn't predict the future but makes it happen. Now it's your turn. Which of these predictions do you find the spookiest? Leave a comment below.